Hello everyone, and welcome to the fourth episode of this Let's Play. Still not dead yet, but we were close to it last episode. So today, I think we want to play the role of Exterminator. Go stomp on some ants. And I know just the place to do that. Their little jump scare friend. Welcome to Greyditch, otherwise known as Ant Town. It's time to stomp some bugs. Okay, so the trick that I'm going to do for this, let's see if it works, is sprint behind them, punch them to death. So since there's so many ants here, it would be damn near impossible to shoot all of them. I mean, I'd run out of ammo before I did it. So this is the strategy I've come up with instead. Try to bait them. Get behind them. There we go. Doesn't always work as intended. Usually, I think that this usually needs a corner to work, or some type of object that can go in between the ants and I. Oh. This might call for a frag grenade. Alright, or we just leave them there. Another one down. Oh, I'm gonna get burnt. Oh, I should have went around this one. Let's get some water. Oh, we only have one water. Not good. Actually, that's pretty effective. It only uses energy cells. So maybe we could try that. There we go. Doing a pretty good job of clearing them out. And I mean, anything like this gets you so much XP. I guess you'll see, hopefully you'll see in this playthrough if we get far enough, but there's really two different ways you have to play it. for Fallout 3 and New Vegas. So in Fallout 3, the amount of quests, the amount of marked quests, like quest rewards, I'd say quests that give you quest rewards and some type of XP are smaller than in New Vegas, and then the rewards are usually smaller too. Like you'd get a smaller amount of XP, which means that most of your XP that you're getting in Fallout 3 is from killing. It's from defeating enemies, or other little things like going through minefield and clearing out all those mines. I would get, I think it was either 3 or 5 XP per mine, and you get 30 mines. That's like the same amount as a quest. And then something like this where I'm getting 8 or 9 XP, I think, per ant killed, and you kill the same thing, like 40 ants. That's half a level up right there. More than you get from a lot of quests. While as in New Vegas, everything there is a quest. So the main way you get XP in that would be through questing. Right now, we want to get XP so that we can get some of the perks needed to help us survive.
Now I know what a TV dinner feels like.
We'll talk about that in a second.
Come on, tell me already. Oh no. I guess I already knew. You gotta stop. I wish I had. Thanks for doing all.
So the main perk that we need is Light Step, because explosives are just devastatingly strong in this game. Explosive traps, especially because a lot of times explosives are placed near other explosives. So when you find one mine, there might be other mines around, or say a grenade could blow up that could trigger a tripwire nearby, and that drops a grenade bouquet. Yeah. You guys can read these if you'd like. There we go. So, obviously, that's something that we need. Toughness is another one that I want to get. Add some extra, I think it's DT or DR. Add some extra DR. So I think there's 2 ranks of that, and each give you 3. So an extra 6 DR would be like the difference between wearing a power armor helmet and not. Which is pretty big. And then there's some perks. I think it's... I'm not actually sure if you can get Laser Commander as a perk, or if you just get it through using lasers enough. But there's some perk to make energy weapons better. And, yeah. We're just trying to go for those to make us a little stronger. And the plan is, after doing some of these basic quests, I'd say early game quests for Fallout 3, maybe around level 8, I'd like to go to Anchorage and use that, not to get too cheesy of weapons. Like, I'm not gonna take everything and like Chinese stealth suit the rest of the game, but I do want to get in power armor as soon as I can. Oh my god. And that's the easiest way to get power armor, because I mean the other way would be going through and getting power armor training in the Brotherhood, and let's just say I don't want to get that far in the story before I actually start to you know, going on side quests and maybe going to Vegas. Especially because if you want to get that far in the story, you need to start fighting Enclave and start fighting super mutants, and I'd much rather be wearing power armor than not for that. Let's see, anything good over here? Oh, is this the one that's... Yeah, I don't want to go in there yet. Sorry. I think that's the one that's going to explode. Like if I do that. Yeah. There we go. Now we can see a little bit better. Index. 10 mil. Oh my god, I'm almost out of energy cells. Wow. Alright, well, I'm gonna have to go back to punching them. Hopefully I find some energy cells down here. I know where there would be one. Same thing. All right, this key leads to another one of those unmarked quests that I talked about a few episodes ago. Actually, one of my favorite unmarked quests in a Fallout game. It's nothing big, but you know, for those who have played it, they'll understand what I'm saying. It's unique. Wow, this room has like nothing in it. Scrap metal, mines. This is where I can get some energy cells. Yeah, there we go. Then the other thing I want. This is where we're gonna get it. Cuttings was probably not something with ING. Let's do here, here. Oh, I did ING again. Okay, let's just do this. Well, that's what we want. Oh, some naughty nightwear.
I'm only gonna ask you this one time. Give me the naughty nightwear.
God, this actor did a good job on that. Whoa, man.
I warned you I was only going to...
Give me the naughty nightwear. It's just that little bit of humor in Fallout. It creeps up on you occasionally. Alright, well, now I barely have any ammo in anything. Actually, wait. I've got some ammo here. But what we really want to use is this. It's a fantastic weapon.
Till you start, you really mustn't creep up. That is... Do you realize you're trapped? My experiments are of a... My foray in... I intend to generationally reduce their immense stature by way of a pre-birth induced mutagen. Isn't that clever? My word, you understand perfectly. How marvelous. Well, I'm afraid I made slight miscalculations in the mutagen. Instead of lowering their size, the brood hatched with a new biomechanism. I call their genetic aberration pyrosis, the ability to emit flame from their bodies. I may be able to... Your knowledge of experimental procedure surprises me. Indeed, I have skipped a step and directly modified an entire brood. Perhaps I was too hasty. I was so certain it would work. To correct this mistake, I'll need to get to my terminal to modify the mutagen. Since you've offered, allow me to elaborate. My portable terminal is set up in the hatchery chamber near the Ant Queen. If I can reach it, I can continue to work on improving the mutagen. If she were harmed in it, your objective would be to eliminate what I've rigged the equipment at my portable terminal to emit what I call an inhibitor pulse. Once I send this pulse, all of the remaining ants will lose their empathic link with the queen and frenzy, destroying each other in the process. So, that's all there is to it. What do you say? Why can't man follow the ants' example? They require no wealth or... But I digress. If it's You will? How marvelous! Be careful, my friend. Be ever vigilant. Those from the genus Solenopsis are not to be trifled with.
Alright. And then he has some stuff in here that I want to take. Some noodles, I'll eat those. It's interesting that a Ripper ignores DT and DR. I could see maybe on leather armor how that would ignore it. But against like metal armor or power armor, would a handheld chainsaw do much? I'd expect the blades to just break on it. Alright. Same deal here. Give them a run for their money. Get fucked, ant. Right? One ant down. Took a little bit of flame, but that's alright. worked out pretty well. Die, ants. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna get that science up to 50. Then what? Let's do energy weapons. All right, and there's one thing I want over there. Oh, okay, good. She is scary. I think her spit attack does a ton of damage. Big Book of Science. There we go.
I've detected some changes within the Queen's hatchery.
It's because I did my job. Let's go.
What's transpired? Oh, how marvelous. Please, tell me what happened. Come now, the faster you tell me, the faster I can provide... Then I will proceed to my portable terminal at once and make the necessary changes. Thanks very much. How marvelous. Which injection did you want? Will it be the ant
This is one of the
sight
coolest
or
rewards
ant
for a quest. Giving you perks. And Fallout 3 does that quite a lot, I think, compared to New Vegas. I'll do perception.
How marvelous. Ant sight it is. Hold still, please.
Oh, Okay. Perception by 1 and 25% resistance to fire. I'll take it, I'll take it. Trying to collect all the perks I can from this, from Fallout 3. Because most of my weapons and armor will probably come from New Vegas. There's just much better options there. At least I think. For the playstyle I want to go for. And I'd say that what I get out of Fallout 3 is the perks. It's really like quite beneficial. Like this quest, and then we're gonna later on we can go up to Oasis, do the quest there, get some extra DT. Yeah. All right. Let's go back to Brian. Hey, Brian.
It was so weird. All of a sudden, the ants went nut. It was like
You're welcome.
they were totally crazy. It was really scary, but kind of cool at the same time. You know what I mean?
Oh, I know, Brian.
I wish I had something to give you for all the work you did. I guess now you'll be on your way, and I'll have to try... Really? Oh boy, thank you so much. Just don't... Well, Papa always told me about my cousin Vera. Papa called the place Rivet City.
I actually... Wow, it's dark. I actually don't know any other place besides that he could go. I wonder if you can go to Little Lamplight and let him in. If anybody knows, you could leave in the comments. Alright, let's go back to Megaton. The Great Glow of Megaton. I'd like to think it's from the radiation released from the now inactive bomb, but it's one of the lighting mods I installed that just gives it a really nice view. Sorry, man, I'm thirsty too.
Welcome to...
Wow, it is dark.
Boy, do I breathe a lot easier knowing
I think it lights up once I get closer to the middle. Oh, interesting. It's like the lights in here don't kick on until I get a little bit further in. Alright, let's slurp down some water. It's weird. The like FOV changes when I go to drink. Whatever. Now there's one more bobblehead I want, but it's going to be a little bit harder to get. At least there's more than one I want, but right now there's an easy one to get. Right now I have lockpick of 27, and I need a lockpick of 50 to get the next bobblehead that I would like back up in Arafu. Alright, but that'll end the episode here. A bit of a shorter episode for episode 4. But a pretty good quest nonetheless. That's some quick side-to-side movement. Alright, well, we'll see you all in episode 5. Thanks for watching.